So there's a lot of people searching the Epstein files right now. You might be trying to find the best way to search for different types of information on the US Department of Justice's website. And we've received a lot of questions about the files. At CBC's investigative unit, they are working on just that.
I'm a journalist with CBC's National Investigative Unit.
Zach Dubinsky pointed me to 4 email addresses that Jeffrey Epstein used. Those are gvacation@gmail.com, gitunes@gmail.com, littlestjeff@yahoo.com, that's related to his logistics for his island called Little St. James, and gproject@yahoo.com. That returns thousands of results. And then what about his assistant? That name seems to be coming up a lot.
There's a woman named Leslie Groff. We see her in thousands of emails. She basically handled a lot of his logistics for him, a lot of his bookings.
Another search term that could be used is NTOC.
A lot of the sort of general allegations were sent to what's called the FBI's National Threat Operations Center.
But there are some caveats.
The problem with that is that these are just kind of bald allegations that were made without any substantiation or corroboration necessarily. It's basically just tips that were sent to the FBI. They could be by anyone. A lot of them are somewhat delusional sometimes.
So if you're searching and you wanted to search a name, what are some things that you need to be aware of when it returns a search result?
Okay, so let's take, for example, the Prime Minister. We see that his name comes up 69 times in the Epstein files. That isn't an indicator of any kind of wrongdoing whatsoever. A lot of these messages are simply things like memos that Epstein would have received, newsletters that he got about current affairs. Just the fact that someone's name is mentioned here is not at all an indicator of wrongdoing per se.
And Mark Carney isn't the only Canadian name we've received questions about. Many of you have asked us about other mentions of Epstein in Canada or any other Canadians mentioned. CBC News' investigative team are currently looking into any of these mentions. But searching these files purely based on name could take months. There are around 3 million files released. So news organizations around the world, including CBC, are putting together their own databases to try to search them more efficiently.
For us, we have this special CBC database that lets us keep our searches much more targeted and to use combinations of keywords and to really filter and sort so that we can try and focus on things that are going to be relevant and provide fruitful results. We actually have a kind of artificial intelligence engine working in the background. It's able to go through 100,000 documents at a time and flag for us anything that might be related to Canada. There's mentions of Toronto and the Toronto Film Festival, and it's flagging that for us. And Epstein was thinking about going to the Toronto Film Festival in 2017. So that's certainly interesting for us to look into. Did he actually go? Was he able to get into the country even though he was a registered sex offender? So that really helps us dig into what are some things that could be of relevance to Canada and that CBC wants to check out more, but we have to do that verification. All of this information is just leads or tips, and without verifying it first, we don't know if the AI has made mistakes or not.
So this means context is key.
And we've seen examples of that. We've seen professors at Canadian universities where Epstein emailed them and said, "Hey, I'd love to fund your research. I've heard good things about you." And if you don't follow up, you don't find out that what actually happened is either they never wrote back or they said, "Yeah, sounds good, call me sometime." There was never a phone call, nothing was ever arranged. So you really have to do your due diligence, talk to the people involved, reach out to them, ask them what came of this, what proof do you have, and only then can you really know what actually happened.